Mary cradles baby Jesus, her gentle rocking filling the warm, softly lit room with peace. Joseph carefully carves a small wooden donkey, his brow furrowed in concentration. Joseph smiles, presenting his handiwork. Look, Mary. His little wooden donkey is almost ready. Jesus giggles, a soft, ethereal glow emanating from him, filling Mary with awe. As Jesus touches the wooden toy, it pulses with light, a divine miracle witnessed in humble surroundings. Sunlight floods the carpentry workshop, motes of dust swirling in golden rays. Young Jesus, brow furrowed, carefully balances a stack of wooden boards. His small hands grip the wood, each step measured and deliberate. "Where do these go, Father?" Jesus asks, his voice clear and earnest. Joseph smiles warmly, watching his son approach with pride. "Right there, son. Perfect, as always." Joseph replies, his eyes filled with affection. Under the relentless sun, a fierce struggle erupts in the Nazareth marketplace as two kids fight for a piece of fruit. "It was mine," one cries, his face contorted in anger. "I'm hungry," the other retorts, desperation in his voice. Jesus approaches, offering solace. "I can share mine if you need." "When we share, hearts become lighter," Jesus says softly. The children, humbled, offer quiet. "Sorry." Under the blazing sun, a caravan journeys towards Jerusalem, their steps filled with anticipation. Mary turns to Jesus, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "Jesus, are you excited?" Jesus gazes towards the horizon, a sense of destiny in his voice. "My heart feels like something important awaits me." Joseph steps forward, his voice filled with love and resolve. "Then let's go together, son." The caravan presses on, their hearts filled with hope as Jerusalem's gates draw near. Sunlight floods the temple, illuminating dust and robed teachers. Jesus enters, radiating quiet confidence. A teacher challenges, "Boy, do you come to learn or to question?" Jesus responds, "To share what God places in my heart." "Tell us, what is greater, the law or love?" a teacher asks. "Love. The law teaches, but love transforms," Jesus declares. A ray of light bathes Jesus in a divine glow. "And what does God want from us?" another asks. "That we care for others." Whispers fill the hall as teachers marvel. "You speak like one who knows God's heart." Jesus smiles humbly. Mary and Joseph rush into the temple courtyard, their expressions a mix of relief and deep concern. Mary's voice, filled with worry, breaks the silence. "Son, we searched everywhere." Jesus responds calmly, his gaze steady. "Why were you searching? I must be in my Father's house." Mary's face softens, a plea in her eyes. "Just don't leave without telling us again." Jesus offers a reassuring smile, promising gently, "I won't, Mother." A quiet moment of connection passes between them, a silent vow exchanged in the temple's light. Under the sunset's fiery sky, Jesus walks the dusty road to Nazareth, flanked by Mary and Joseph. Long shadows stretch and sway as the sun dips, painting the road in hues of gold and amber. A child, by the roadside, gazes with shining eyes, hope sparkling like starlight. "Jesus, will you teach us new games when you're back?" the child asks, their voice full of anticipation. Jesus smiles, gently, reassuringly. "Of course, there's always time to share joy." Golden light bathes Jesus' face as the sun sets on the road to Nazareth, a gentle breeze stirring his hair. He looks directly, his eyes reflecting the warm glow, an invitation to something profound. Golden sparkles begin to dance around him, ethereal and magical, catching the light. The air shimmers with divine energy as the sparkles intensify, framing his face. "When you share love, the world shines brighter," Jesus says, his voice carrying warmth. "Let's light the way together," he exclaims, his words echoing with hope and shared purpose. Inside the carpentry workshop, Joseph guides young Jesus, teaching him the craft. Jesus focuses intently, his small hands learning to smooth the rough wood. Joseph watches with a proud smile, seeing his son's dedication. Sunlight streams into the workshop, illuminating the scene with a warm glow. As Jesus works, a faint, ethereal light begins to emanate from the wood. The workshop is filled with the earthy scent of sawdust and growing wonder. Under the bright sun of Nazareth, Jesus extends a helping hand, lifting a heavy basket for an elderly woman. The woman's face lights up with a grateful smile, her eyes crinkling at the corners. Villagers pause, their faces reflecting warmth and admiration as they observe the act of kindness. A profound sense of community envelops the village square, binding the people in shared respect. Jesus' simple act resonates deeply, a testament to the strength found in unity and compassion. Sunlight bathes the synagogue as the rabbi's voice echoes, reading ancient scriptures. Jesus listens, his gaze fixed on the rabbi, a profound understanding lighting his young face. His eyes shine with an inner wisdom, reflecting a deeper connection to the sacred words. Around him, other children fidget and whisper, restless in the solemn atmosphere. Jesus remains still, lost in contemplation, a beacon of focus amidst youthful distraction. In the quiet of the Nazareth home, Jesus kneels, his head bowed in solemn prayer. A soft, ethereal light begins to emanate from him, filling the humble room. The peaceful glow bathes the surroundings, casting gentle shadows. His eyes close, a serene expression washing over his face. He feels a profound connection, a silent, powerful bond with God. The room is still, filled with a sense of divine presence and quiet strength. Under the vast sky of the countryside, Jesus assists a shepherd, his presence a beacon of tranquility among the grazing flock. A lamb, separated from its kin, becomes the focus of his gentle concern, his touch tender and reassuring. He cradles the lamb, a visual testament to his deep compassion for every living creature under his care. The shepherd watches, his face etched with respect, as Jesus embodies a profound connection with nature. Sunlight bathes the scene, highlighting the serene harmony between Jesus, the animals, and the pastoral landscape. The rescued lamb, now safe, snuggles into Jesus' embrace, a symbol of hope and divine protection. Years later, inside the Temple of Jerusalem, a young man observes the bustling courtyard. Jesus stands among the merchants, his youthful face etched with a growing disapproval. His eyes scan the scene, taking in the transactions with increasing intensity. Righteous anger begins to simmer within him, a stark contrast to his serene demeanor. He knows, with unwavering conviction, that this is not what the temple should be. Jesus enters the bustling Temple of Jerusalem, his gaze sweeping over the scene with righteous anger. With a fierce cry, Jesus overturns a table. Coins scatter like sparks across the ancient stone. Table after table falls before his unwavering strength, the sacred space now echoing with chaos. He drives the merchants and money changers out, his voice a thunderous roar of divine justice. Jesus stands on the hill, gazing over the sprawling city of Jerusalem, his silhouette stark against the bright sky. His eyes reflect a profound love for the city, mingled with a deep, unsettling concern. A solemn expression settles on his face, hinting at the weight of the challenges he foresees. Despite the looming trials, his posture remains resolute, radiating unwavering courage. He stands firm, a beacon of steadfast faith, ready to confront the future that awaits him in Jerusalem.